Hey guys, welcome back to the trail yet again, and here we are. We're on the River Douglas and it's in Tarleton at the moment. The River Douglas begins on Rivington Moor, which is very timely given our recent hike up there as we cross Tarleton Moor. Tarleton Heights is the video. Bit of a cool morning this morning. It's overcast, it's cloudy, but it has given El Scorchio for later on today. And we're on a 16 miler. It's going to be predominantly urbanish, a few roads. We're going to follow the River Douglas for a bit, and we parked, as you saw earlier, near the old Beacon Soul Church, now maintained but not a worshipping church. Apparently you can do some champing there, which is church camping. It's a new thing to me. Well, yeah, I'm hoping for a bit more sunshine. I've slapped on the sun cream in anticipation. I've got plenty to drink, plenty of water, and a hot brew, and a pasty for dinner this afternoon. Yeah, late start today, no rush whatsoever. My wife is away on holiday, my son is off doing his own thing. Got the house to myself, got some peace and quiet, so I'm just going to lazily make my way around this trail, thoroughly enjoy it, and fill in another gap of my local area. So 16 miles to go, let's bash out some miles. Okay, not off to the best of starts on this trail. I've already made a massive detour into the town to come down because at Tarleton Lock you can't get access to the canal towpath. There is a sign warning you, but we carried on and filmed a bit of the lock and then came back. It wasn't that far. I followed the main road down, took a left turn or east to try and rejoin the canal, come to the junction where the old and the new course of the river runs. And this is now a dog walker's path taking me around the cornfield. So I'm right in the middle between these things, heading towards I think it's called Tarleton House, which will be on the left somewhere. We're heading to this main road, and it's a little bit busy. It's urban, it's school day, so I'm going to try and make the most of the trail and hopefully recover it a bit further down. I'm no expert, but that doesn't look very good. Rooster is a crowing. Well, I think after 3.5 miles of walking, we're back on track. That is a really difficult canal to access. Touch my face every time. Yeah, canal boats come down, so it's an active canal, but the towpath just intermittent access. I can change the map when I get home depending on the result of the trail. Sun's coming out, it's getting warm now, I can feel it already. So at 4 miles we'll have a break and ready for a brew, something to eat. I only had a light breakfast this morning. There was a lot of blood under that bridge, a lot. But sometimes blood can look more. And it didn't look like an animal attack because there was no feathers or fur, nothing. Very strange, very strange. Heading south towards Rufford, following the old course of the river Douglas. Whew. Wow, it's like on and off warm as the sun gets a bit more, or a bit less cloud cover, we start cooking. Anyway, nearly 5 miles and just looking for somewhere convenient to stop, and it's got a bit quieter now. Left the dog walkers behind. A bit happier to be on the trail proper after that little awkwardness at the beginning. I would just change the, might even change the start point, I guess. Move it a bit further down to where I first joined the canal. Cut out that little bit of detour at the top in Tarleton. Maybe, depends how much I like this trail. So far it's nice quiet canal walking. You can't fault it. Well, it's hit and miss whether there's a bench on the canal. Could really do with a bench, but there's a bridge coming up. Just seen a canal boat go under it. Worst case, I'll sit near the bridge. Can't really go much further without a break. Really could do with some fluids, something to eat. Yeah, really nice day today, Friday. So I booked, I said in my last video, I have this thing now I've noticed, I touch my face when I'm talking, don't know why, it's a tick. In my last video, the Tarleton Heights one, via Spittler's Edge, whew. I said, oh, I'm on holiday. I was on holiday yesterday to see my wife off to her holiday. She's gone abroad with her friends. And I'm off Saturday, Sunday, obviously. Friday I'm always off. I'm on a 4-day week, especially now my overtime has been stopped. And I'm off Monday, Tuesday. But weather's supposed to turn on Sunday, so whether we get out after that, I don't know. But I'm out tomorrow with a friend from work, and we're going to do the Nicky Nuke run, but a modified one. Because in the original Nicky Nuke we went down the Calder Vale, and well, we've covered all that in the Bleasdale walk with my friends, so I thought we'd do the Scorton part, the Garstang, the fisheries, and then come down over Nicky Nuke and down through a farm, across the motorway, back down the canal. Should be really nice, especially if the weather's a bit like this. Anyway, bridge is coming up. Let's see if we can stop for a brew. This guy's struggling to turn the bridge, so okie doke, let's see what the crack is. I suppose this is as good a place as any to stop. Spark Bridge, and signpost there, well, a stone. Let me just check the dates. It was rebuilt in 1932. Don't know if it's the guy's name or what. But now we're officially on the Leeds and Liverpool Canal, and at which point it changed to Leeds Liverpool from the old course of the river. No idea. There was no sign. So on the map now, it's officially the Leeds and Liverpool Canal, and we're heading towards Rufford. Not far now. Just approaching the 6 mile mark, which is a bit late for a break. Should have had it at the 4. But here we are. Time for a brew. I'm not going to make the last video's mistake and put it on a slope. Go. Busy road. Signpost here, turning Preston to Liverpool. I think I know which one I'm on. It's a familiar road, I think. Whoops. My reduced pasty Philly cheese steak bake. Not yet though. Okay. Orange ginger and dark chocolate. Everything's getting dropped in here. Yeah, so one of the frustrating things has been to find that my videos have been copyright flagged, and the reason for that has been that the tracks that I used were originally from Hesketh Bank, and let this tractor go past. And because of that, the Hesketh Bank's original intention was to offer music from artists for free without copyright, so artists can upload the tracks and anyone can use them. The sneaky thing is that these artists have then backpedaled later on, so they've uploaded their own tracks that I've been using and have now copyrighted them. There going back and now re-copyrighting mine, which is a bit cheeky because originally they were offered as uncopyrighted tracks. So rather than go back through every video and remove them, YouTube has now offered you that if you press the read more bit, you'll see the track and the artist, so I'm giving credit to them. If it becomes an issue, I will remove the tracks, but for now it's not an issue. No one's going to touch with me about it, and if so, I'll just delete the tracks. It's a shame because I'm trying to be honest and upright with people and not use content that belongs to somebody else. They've offered it freely to be used in this way, unmodified, and now it's flagged as copyright, which would in future stop me making money if I wanted to off my videos. Kind of annoying, kind of frustrating. So it is what it is. If it becomes an issue, then you might find some of my tracks have no music whatsoever. But at the moment, thanks to a friend, I've credited him at the beginning, Jack Kenyon, who's a DJ and artist. He's given me some tracks to use free of charge, so thanks Jack, appreciate it. Hopefully I can use more of his stuff if he makes some. Does seem a bit dull without music. So that's Rufford Old Hall, a visitor attraction, just on the other side of the canal there. Looks quite busy today for a Friday. Looks nice. Yeah, people visiting. You can just see. Yeah, well, not for us today. Carrying on. So now we've arrived at our junction. We're going to leave the Leeds and Liverpool Canal Rufford branch behind, and it has been, without a doubt, a very beautiful stretch of canal. Really made up for the snafu this morning with the detour, which seems nothing now compared to the beauty of the marina we passed before. And also just a long, comfortable stretch, not too busy. But now we're going west. We're going to start doglegging our clockwise circle back to the start, and we are 7.3 miles in with 10 left. So it's going to be mostly urban. I don't know what to expect apart from that. Road walking. We are going to get out into the more of the farmland area, and we'll take it from there. So far so good. The weather is perfect. It's nice and cool even though the sun's out, and you're getting the breathing them scents and aromas that I like so much about summer. It's bringing summer to a nice end as we head into September We haven't had the best weather this year, but by the by, we've had some really good days. That's all that matters. Right, we'll cross the bridge here and we'll press on. So far, one of the most bizarre aspects of this trail, I've gone down the backs of people's houses, cut through businesses, all legitimate public footpath. This is a cricket ground, beautifully maintained, and as you can see on the other side they're just mowing the field, but the path has been maintained beautifully by the council the entire way. Just great, it's lovely. At one point I was walking on springy boards you saw in the video, and just kept you above the little runoff, but you were bouncing. But they were recent. They've been put in on purpose to maintain the footpath. Brilliant. Well done, Rufford Council. Now we're just going into this wooded area here, and it's baking hot now. Baking. This is Mere Sands Nature Reserve, as you guessed from the signage. Nice sort of area. And today it's just offered me some shade against the sun. And apart from the barking dogs, beautifully peaceful. No entry fee, you can just walk in, walk out. Visitors area, cafe, etc, etc. Beautiful. It's got the longest walk it has around its features is about 1.5 miles going to the sign, where you can come and do shorter routes with the kids, or even if you're disabled. Brilliant, brilliant. Well, yeah, we're going to walk out the other side, sort of the northwest side of it, carry on our trail. I'm approaching halfway. I wouldn't mind sitting down while there's benches available. Yeah, right, a little gem in the middle of nowhere. Well, middle of Tarleton. Rufford. Here we go again. Guesswork. This bench is as good as any. It's the last one before we turn off northward to the road. And we'll have dinner. Rest a bit. Have the steak. Look at the thumbnail right there. Generic brown paste. Only 310 calories. Quite low. Go away, bugs. Somebody's back there. Been quite a noisy day today. Dogs, ducks, planes. Shameless. High shoes. Hot, muggy, all the usuals. I could have just took the road up. I decided we'd detour through this woodland public path. Got the stick out. The sheer number of cobwebs. Kind of regretting it, but gives me a chance to talk to the camera. So I'm walking north out of we came out of Rufford and we're into Tarleton now, making our way back. We have now passed less than 6 miles left. And not an overwhelmingly brilliant trail. It hasn't worked out as well as I'd hoped, but definitely not a wasted day out. We've got a lot of road walking. I've done a lot of road walking, and we've still got a lot left. So you're very limited in what you can do sometimes when you're in areas where perhaps there's only one or two things you want to see, and you know, you're in an urban area. You're very limited. But we haven't done too bad. Mere Sand was nice. The canal itself was nice, and I don't think there's anything wrong with a bit of road walking. Yeah, interesting mushroom. Not into shrooms, if I'm honest. Don't mind the usual mushroom. Oh, nice bit of woodland. Wouldn't like to be here during the night, if I'm honest. Yeah, forget that. Back on the road. Mere Brow coming up. "12 miles done, 4 and a bit left. Very hot and sweaty today. Drunk plenty of water. Oh yeah, overall it's good to get out, good to do a 16 miler, but pretty much now this is just road back to Tarleton proper, the actual middle of Tarleton, and where we parked the car. So good to be out. I'll assess obviously when we're back in the car, but not overwhelmed. The weather's been nice though. Hot and sweaty. Just had some Haribo, now I'm having some peanuts. I just know I'm having indigestion now, all the way back to the car. And yes, I do carry indigestion pills. I don't normally eat peanuts, but you know, little bags, quite handy. There you go, thanks for joining me while I ate them. Gonna be a short video, this one. A little bit disappointed, I'm gonna be honest. This was a trail that was right at the bottom of the list. As I make new trails, they're obviously saved in date order. This was right near the bottom, so I must have done this one quite a long time ago and just never got around to walking it. And obviously when finances are bad, I try and keep my routes local as best I can so I don't have to travel far with the car. And so I thought, yeah, unfinished business, I might as well get this done. And I have done, and it will be archived. I won't be taking anyone on it, there's not much to offer. It had some interesting angles to it. You know, having the I'm debriefing before I've even got back to the car. Wow. Yeah, some of it was nice, some of it was interesting, but it's a price you pay when you want to cover an area that doesn't have a lot to offer. You do end up just pretty much road walking. There were some weird detours I'd put in, and it makes no sense to me why I'd done it, which I cut out straight away. And that's it. Tomorrow, Nicky Nuke, like I said. Coming at it from the Scorton side. Should all be familiar. Should be just some nice 18 miles. If it's like this, it'll be sweaty petty. Plenty of fluids, but should be nice easy walking, with the exception of just getting to the top of Nicky Nuke, which isn't that high. Wasn't as high as I thought it was. And it overlooks the motorway, if you ever wonder where it is. Overlooks the M6 near Garstang. Right, I'm broke, as in I've had a break. Haha. I'm going to set off again. Pod back to the car along the road. Behind me there is the main road that you would normally take to Southport. We're just running parallel to it. It does have pavement area, but this would be a bit more interesting, which isn't saying much. Still, very happy to be out. It's been a good day with good weather. Yeah, back to the car and think about my post-hike meal, which I think is going to be pizza. I did get one out of the freezer. Might stick a few extra toppings on. That'll keep me going a bit longer. Right, see you back at the car. Boonie hat is on. Back in Tarleton, heading up the main high street like last time because of that detour. back of the car, sweltering. The clock says 29 degrees on the car, which isn't the most accurate. We're in cutting edge. Why do people insist on doing work in this weather? Here's Jerry stats. Boosh! You can see 16.4 miles. We did chop a lot of it. There was some detours I chopped off. Here's the weather report for Hesketh Bank, which is where we are. 25 to 29. Probably now I'm going to argue nearer 29, so we'll take the average. I mean, I'm glistening with sweat. So overall a good day. Just good to get out, good to stretch the legs. 16 miles, not particularly difficult, but made obviously more difficult by the sun. We're not going to complain because we're not going to get that much sun. Beautiful weather. Started off really well, apart from our throat's a bit dry. Apart from our detour because of Tarleton Lock being closed off, we quickly picked it back up when we got back on the canal later on. Brilliant canal walking on the Leeds Liverpool Rufford branch, and after that it was, I'll never say it's a bad trail. So many good views, good pictures, but at the end of the day we knew when we were coming out this was going to be mostly urban, and it was quite a lot of road, quite a lot of built up areas, and you know, here's what it is. But we got out and we've done it. That's all that matters, and it was a good day. Regret getting the coffee. Why did I not get a Monster? Coffee from Costa, it's just upsetting my stomach. Should have got a can of Monster just for that last push. And apart from that, pretty average, low level, no real climbing involved, and what would you expect with a canal? And most of the area is flat around Hesketh and Tarleton, but it's another piece of the map that we have covered, and we can chalk it up as being done. Nice town, lovely. Tarleton and Hesketh is beautiful. Nice quaint little shops, which you don't see that very often. It was nice to just chill, relax, enjoy the walk, and get a little bit of footage and a little bit of photography done. Right, apart from that, I've got nothing else to say. I really want to be moving so I can get some breeze in this car. Yeah, thanks for joining me, guys. No doubt I will see you next time back on the trail.